and welcome to this video tutorial on how to adjust the questions in your survey as a survey builder in MapUs. This is one of 6 videos showing survey builders how to use the different functions in the Manage Survey module. If you want to unlock the full potential of this module, be sure to check out the other 5 videos. To begin adjusting the questionnaire, open the Admin menu, go down to the Manage Survey module and click it. This will open up the Manage Survey menu. You then want to click on the Questionnaire tab, which will lead you to the Question Management page. When subscribing to MapUs, you're given a complete theoretical framework ready to plug and play into your digital strategy. The main argument for editing the questions is to make them mirror the everyday realities of working in your particular organization. For some, it might just be a question of adjusting the wording, while others might feel inspired to create new content from scratch. What you see here is a list of all the slides in your survey. You'll notice that the first 2 aren't actually questions, but the welcome message and the terms and conditions respondents have to accept before moving on. The welcome message can be edited in the Survey tab. The terms and conditions are mandatory to ensure GDPR standards, so leave these untouched. Moving on to the actual questions, please note that there are 2 types of questions: regular questions and filter questions. Regular questions are the substantial questions that measure digital competence. They make up the main part of the survey. At the bottom, you'll find the filter questions, which can be identified by the filter icon. Filter questions are used to gather information on your respondents that you want to use to filter your results, and could be things like age, department, gender, and so on. Before you start adjusting, adding, or deleting questions, there are a few things to be mindful of. The Question Manager is super easy to use if you just follow these 4 tips. Number 1, stick to using the adjustment tools you've been introduced to. Number 2, clone existing questions instead of creating new ones from scratch. Number 3, use the information icon to guide you if you're in doubt. And finally, number 4, delete cautiously. Deletions can't be undone. I'll now walk you through how to follow these guidelines in practice. To adjust a question, simply click it and you'll open the question editor. In the Basic tab, you can edit the title, content, and subcontent of the question. You can also change where in the survey the question appears. As you can see, the questions are ordered with numbers that have quite a bit of space between them, and this is to make room for you to create additional questions without having to change the numbering on every single question. Going back to the question editor, we advise you to ignore the Settings tab unless your project requires advanced specifications on your questions. In that case, feel free to contact us and we'll help guide you. In the Options tab, you can edit, add, and delete answering options for the question. If you want to check the edits you've made, you can always click the Preview button to see how things look. Lastly, there's the Related Competences tab. Here, you can see which competences the question is tied to and thus affects the score of. You can select additional competences or remove ties to existing ones by clicking the white bar. If you want to create your own question, the safest and easiest way to do it is to clone an existing question and just edit the basic content and options. To create a new question, select the regular question or the filter question you want to model your new question after, go to the tab on the far right and click Clone Question. This will create a copy, which you can then edit as you wish. Remember to also edit the order, options, and related competences. Once again, you can always use the Preview button to ensure that everything looks right. In the event that a question isn't relevant for you, you delete it by opening the same tab where you clone questions and just select Delete. You have to confirm deleting it permanently by typing Delete in all caps. It's hopefully clear to you by now that the MapUs Question Manager is full of possibilities. And remember, if you or your organization need guidance on how to make the most of them, or want to get even more technical and nerdy about creating good questions, the MapUs team is always ready to help.